What is up, everyone? I'm trying out the mic Air. I typically don't like the way it sounds, but it's so windy up here that I'm trying just to get good audio for you guys. I hate bad audio. It's terrible. I hate listening to it. I hate bad audio because I hate listening to it. That should be a given. Anyways, yesterday's video was somewhat controversial, maybe. And I hope you guys all know that I am definitely a biased person. I am going to have the beliefs and voting patterns that serve my best interests over someone else's best interests. I can try and think I'm not being biased, but for sure that I'm going to have a belief system that will benefit me. Perhaps even more so because I feel like I'm pretty vulnerable to the way America's going, and thus I'm going to have some pretty strong emotions. And I'm going to say things like slavery is alive and well. What I meant was probably slave wages. And mainly because I see so many of these gig jobs come through. And if you're not careful, you will lose money and not even come close to breaking even. And I try to think about who it benefits, and it's for sure not benefiting the worker. And I think businesses have a moral responsibility to the people working for them, whether it's contract or W-2. There's an agreement between the two of you that the worker will do the best they can and give up their time for the business, but yet that employee deserves a place in society and to be able to afford to live in it. And when your job only allows you to have basic income level, there's kind of a problem. But I think that there's a lot of people who probably feel the same, and I could be wrong. And take it with a grain of salt. You know, I think I make more money than a lot of people here in Tahoe, and I can't afford housing. And so if they're making less than me, I don't see how it's possible. I think that you got to be making $250 a day to make enough to live in California, at least, and put a little bit into savings and be able to, heaven forbid, go to the movies, go out to eat, go on a vacation once a year. That's not that outrageous of an opinion, at least to me. Maybe for you, it's different, and that's fine. But I feel like there's always a way to find that middle ground. And that's all I'm saying. I don't think anyone's super pissed. But this just goes through my head after I make a video and I think about what I've said. Oh, I'm at Mount Rose. I've been tired. But you know what? I'm just going to enjoy this last little bit of respite before the storms hit, which I thought was coming last night. But I think I got one more day of enjoying the sun. Not freezing. I'm not a popsicle yet. Isn't there supposed to be a big lake around here? I've been looking for it.
Getting warmer.
Oh, this is all closed due to snow conservation.
It's all right.
Yeah, we're trying to save the snow for July. Just kidding. Are you guys going down this bowl? Going back?
Yeah, we're just gonna head back down. A couple people just went that way then.
The good bowls are like right off of that ridge over there.
Trying to throw us off your scent again?
I figure you probably know I was kidding with the whole lake. Have a good one. Terrible day for being out here.
So bad, right? Alright. Are you gonna run down this?
Backflip off of the cliffs?
You know, maybe tomorrow.
After we get more snow?
Oh yeah. The lack of snow is definitely Don't let them tell you otherwise.
Yeah, have fun out there. Cool seeing some backcountry skiers out here. Makes me think I really got to get to Colorado soon and grab my backcountry skis sooner than later, especially if we got storms coming up. We're gonna have some good skiing opportunities. So just coming out here, going back to listening to people like that you allow to influence your opinions and beliefs. I have I have a lot of time between rides, and when I'm out here, I'm usually listening to some kind of a podcast, I suppose. And I listen to a lot of debates where people have differing opinions. And I think that's a great way to stay balanced, because you hear both sides of the argument. And if they're good debaters, you can kind of find that middle ground between each person, or, you know, challenge your belief system a little bit. Life's too short to just be totally stuck in one mode of thinking. And it's good to challenge yourself. You know, it's good to challenge yourself in fitness and in your mind, just your beliefs. And that way I think we become better all-rounded people. This is incredible. Down there is where the waterfall is. But today, I think I'm gonna try and get up this climb over here, and then drop down here, and then work my way back. Could be a big day. You can hear all the skiers cheering down there, and they're a long ways. These rocks are so cool. It's just like they're volcanic rocks jutting out of the mountain. Just like this molten lava with actual rocks just formed into the cliffside. It's got like, snow has this layer on top, and then it's just ice underneath, so it's a little challenging. Just gotta get down this and then up the other side, segue over, drop back down. No problem, I think. Man, this would be awesome right now with skis. It's kind of like I'm on skis. Holy cow. Oh. Wow. Just take a look at this. Unreal. This is pretty steep. going up this chute. Feels like it's just straight up. Kind of zigzag makes it easier. I definitely had to lose a layer or I would have been sweating too much and then paying for it later. I think we only have to go up to there. Not bad. Well, this is nice. It's like a big flat spot up on the ridge line. Looks like it goes a little bit further up behind me, but I'm gonna try and get over here to the edge of that cliffside. I think that'll be more fun. And then just see where this ridge line goes and then back down. Kind of feeling tired today, but I've been getting up way too early every day. And so it hasn't been super optimal for recovery. And I still think that these days out snowshoeing are relatively difficult on the body. It's all kind of like constant low heart rate. And my legs are always sore. Hamstrings and glutes mostly. Check out the edge of this peak. Right there. This looks epic. What? It's just like this slab going out to the cliffside. Oh, wow. Woo! This feels so epic, like I just accomplished something huge. So cool. Ugh. Some of the chutes I just came up way over there. It doesn't look too steep, but it really is. Boy, this rock is just so jagged. It's just, if you scrape anything on it, it's not gonna be, you're not gonna have a good time. Wow. Some really big cliffs right over there. They look like good ones. And then this whole bowl that goes down. Amazing. A few ski tracks over here. But really, we're kind of out in no man's land. Or no person's land. And I just gotta traverse the ridgeway here. almost to the edge of what seemed like the world. Right over here. A little segue up to the cliff. Pretty intense. Should be a good view though. Boy, this is like something else with this cliff right here. It's just straight down this little area right here. Woo! Nothing but air. The wind is so strong. It's crazy, it like wants to blow me off. Just gotta get now down to that valley down there. And then the long haul back. But boy, what a day. Getting up here, seeing this cliff, Mount Rose right in the background. Pretty amazing. Lucky to be able to get out here. I gotta be like careful where I'm stepping here. That is a no coming back drop. There's no tracks here either. It's just me. Woo! Look at that. The valley down there, that's usually how people come up. But I came up along that ridge line up there. But I'm just gonna go down to the valley and then segue through the trees. Not super exciting, but I got what I came for out here. I got the peaks, some elevation gain, and another day living the dream. I mean, sometimes it's a nightmare, but you know, like nightmares and dreams, kind of the same. This is so steep, this chute, and it's just like ice. What have I gotten myself into? That was really something else. All the way back down to the valley here. So I made it from the ice run up there. Those were the mountains I was just at. Make sure I got it in focus. The mountains right up there. That's where I just was. Segued all the way around the ridge, came back down. Now I just gotta get right back through there. Kind of to those peaks over there. This is when willpower has to kick in. So tired. Man, it's like this slow burn where you're kind of just in the fat burning zone. it seems like the whole time. And eventually that just stops working so great, and then you feel like you just hit the wall. But it's also a combination of your legs, I suppose. But boy, I'm struggling to get back. Oh, this is a slog. So I was right over there. Drop down. I'm climbing back up because I like to get to the top of the ridge, because the trail down lower is all kind of on a slant. And it's just kind of miserable. So I might as well bite the bullet, climb straight back up to the ridge line, and then a nice easy slip walk the rest of the way to the car. Hopefully. I picked a really long climb section to get back up. I thought it would be more of a short climb, but pretty much I came up again to one of the tallest points on the hike. Boy, my legs are just like dead anvils. There's just a deep level of fatigue right now. I made it though, to the top. Just getting back to the car. Should be just over a ridge here. Oh, I totally hit the wall. The problem is hitting the wall out here. There's no gas stations. There's no like way to buy any liquid or calories. I haven't hit the wall this hard in a long time. If it would have been any longer than this, I would have gotten relatively freaked out about not making it. But success. Car is just a little bit that way. 4 hours, 18 minutes, 7 miles. That's a lot harder than 7 miles though. It's like snowshoeing. Take running 7 miles and then make it twice as hard getting over the mountaintops and going through the snow. So probably like equivalent to 14. Well, I've done half marathons. I feel way easier than this. That's enough rambling. I'll see you guys in the next one. Be safe. Live fast. Take chances. I don't know, I got nothing. Oh man.